your actual returns that you've enjoyed since implementation have been many times over.
Yeah.
So I know we don't charge you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you've gained that much from the implementation, which is great to hear. And Bob, similar things for you in terms of the actual returns, and I'm curious to know how that's really manifesting itself in the customer facing side for you at AAP.
It is, but slightly different, where we do have vendor rebates in and then customer rebates out. We're vastly different than a lot of other companies. Very, very similar to a Travis Perkins, where the two departments operate independently and almost have nothing to do with one another. So I am primarily focused on our customers and the relationship with our customers. The return on investment with a product like Enable on my side comes from the simple fact that rebates in our industry are a mainstay. They're here, they're not going anywhere. There's just various degrees of how we would incent a customer. The ROI comes from keeping up our end of the bargain of that relationship and making sure what we are doing is accurate. And it, of course, became extremely difficult when we had customers operating off of multiple different point of sale systems. They had the potential of a legacy program that came over from a different point of sale system. So you had the potential to run calculations from two different point of sale systems for one customer, and you had to make a decision whether to combine purchases or whether they lived independently of one another. And it only takes a small handful of mistakes at that level with some of your best customers to lose that faith and trust in a company. Our primary benefit is keeping our end of the bargain with our sales team, keeping that trust with our sales team, and knowing that what we're doing is correct, with incenting our customers. If they're on some type of incentive or program, we want to make sure that we are paying every single dollar that they've earned along the way. They've trusted us to supply them with parts. We have a pricing program. We have an incentive program that is quite honestly to incent them to purchase more. We want them to do more business with us, and that's part of the relationship. It's all part of selling and why we're all here. So we need to make sure that what we're doing is as close to 100% accurate as possible. And that's where Enable has already paid dividends. Since we were so manual and it was such a manual process, simply going through the steps to implement Enable showed us where we were making mistakes, or where we were not combining sales where we should, where programs could be harmonized to better suit the customer. There were all kinds of little differences and little changes along the way, but also pointed out some that we knew that we needed to go in and focus harder on to best benefit us and the customer along the way. So we're really looking forward to doing several things with the full implementation of Enable once we have our ERP running, and it's paying our customers quicker in an easier method, whether that's through credits, checks, what have you. But it's the benefit of making it easier for our customers to do business with us is the main goal.